Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Berlin. I do a variety of videos, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So on today's video, we're going to be talking about 10 places that LVNs and LPNs can work in the state of Texas outside of a nursing home. I know that when I was in nursing school, they stressed so much about nursing homes and how much LVNs were needed in nursing homes and the great impact that we made in nursing homes. And I'm not saying that they're wrong, but they definitely stress nursing homes to us every day. And honestly, we did most of our clinicals in the nursing homes. So I was definitely under the impression during nursing school that nursing home would be the place that I would have to start my career. But when we came to the end of nursing school, Verlin knew that a nursing home was not where she wanted to work. And that's no shade to anybody who is currently working in a nursing home or enjoys working in a nursing home. That's just my thing based off of what I saw when we did clinicals in the nursing home. That's just based off of what I knew I wanted to do with my career. So once I finished nursing school, I did some research to figure out where else can LVNs work, because I know it ain't only nursing home. And guys, I sure did come across a good amount of places that LVNs can work in the state of Texas that they don't want to talk about. So I am here to talk about it. In no particular order, I will be sharing with you guys 10 different places that LVNs can work, and there's a lot more, but these are just the 10 that I want to give you guys to check out if you're in nursing school right now, or if you are considering becoming an LVN. I think it's important to know that LVNs can now work in a lot of different areas, and it's not just nursing home. So if you're interested in figuring out or finding out, I would say, where can an LVN work, please stay tuned. But don't forget to share, comment, subscribe, and of course, like my video for more content. So let's jump right in. We have the hospital, and I do have my notes here on my phone in case you see me looking down. So in a hospital setting, LVNs can provide basic nursing care. And of course, this is under the direction of a RN that the LVN can provide care. They're also able to assist in procedures. They assist in ADLs, administering medication, and of course, collecting vital signs. Next, we have clinics and doctors' offices. LVNs are able to take vital signs, prepare the patient for their exams, assist in procedures, administer medication and shots, maintain and manage patient records, etc. LVNs are very heavily seen in doctors' offices and clinics. Next, we have dialysis centers, inpatient or outpatient. In those centers, LVNs work alongside PCTs, and they also work alongside RNs. They're able to assist in preparing the treatment, administering the treatment, setting up the machine, giving patient education, so on and so forth. Definitely some place that needs LVNs, because I think that's one place that's kind of overlooked. It was also something that was new to me, that I did not know that LVNs could work in dialysis. Next on the list, we have correctional facilities. LVNs are able to provide basic care to the inmates in those facilities. They're also able to administer medication. They assist in providing any medical needs necessary during a medical situation. And they're also there to just be a medical guide for the inmates while they're in those facilities. This one very much came as a shock to me because I did not know that we can do that. Of course, we work alongside an RN. Most of the facilities do have different protocols, and that varies from if it's a detention center, if it's a jail, or if it's a prison. So if you're considering correctional nursing, just find out based off of which facility what their protocols are and what the scope of practice for an LVN is in that facility. Moving on to rehab facilities. A rehab facility is like a step down between the hospital and going home. Let's say the patient got in a car accident and they're no longer required to stay in a hospital setting, but prior to going home, they need an additional set of rehab treatment. They're able to go in a rehab facility. Most of those facilities are inpatient, but there are some outpatient facilities where they're able to get that PT and OT training that they need. LVNs are able to assist with that, while they also provide basic patient care, administer medication. They also assist with the patient while they're actually getting their PT and OT done. Next on the list, we have treatment centers for addiction / or mental health. And this one I have actually had firsthand experience with. I have actually worked in a substance abuse facilities where LVNs are definitely welcome. In my facility, what we did was we assist with passing medication, including narcotics. We provided assessments. We also did vital signs every 2 hours where we would go in and make sure we see the patient, take their vital signs, and then move on. So LVNs can definitely work in substance abuse facilities. I have not had the experience working in a mental health facility, but we can definitely work there as well. Next on the list, we have schools. LVNs can work in some school settings here in Houston. It's pretty similar to working in an office. It is pretty similar to working in a doctor's office. A LVN will do vital signs and provide very basic patient care to students. They manage health records, any allergies, etc., and they go from there. Some schools do not have a RN on site. The LVN is like that middle person when, our kids, they go in, hey, I'm not feeling good, I have a tummy ache. That LVN is there to do an assessment and then call the parent and let them know, you gotta come pick up your child because can't do nothing here. You know what I mean. Next on the list, we have urgent care centers. Very similar to a hospital setting where an LVN can provide basic patient care under the direction of an RN. A LVN is also able to assist with passing medication, ADLs, answering telephone to do telephone triage, assisting with paperwork in those settings, and of course, if there is a need for an LVN in an emergency situation, an LVN is able to provide patient care under their scope of practice. So if you're looking for like an urgent care center or one of those standalone emergency rooms, LVNs are able to work in those settings in the state of Texas. Next on the list, we have community health centers. In a community health center, the LVN is able to provide a range of services from immunizations to medications to helping with vital signs, helping with procedures, the list goes on. LVNs also work alongside the MAs in those settings where they are able to provide real good patient care to the people that come in to those centers. Last on the list, we have home health / hospice. And I grouped that together because it can be similar depending on the setting. So nowadays, a lot of families are given the option to do hospice at home, and an LVN can provide that care in the patient's home setting. Just as well as home health, if a family does not want to put their loved one in a nursing home, they are able to opt out for home health, where you will have a nurse come in and do the treatment there. Of course, when it comes to those situations, you do need an RN to come out and do like the first focused assessment. And then once the RN has done that, the LVN is able to come in and provide the daily care and report back to the physician and the RN based off of how their shift goes. Hospice can also be done in an inpatient setting where they do have different hospice centers around Houston, and LVNs are able to work in those facilities as well. Hospice is about making sure that that patient is comfortable during the end of life stage, and LVNs are able to go ahead and do that. So this brings us to the end of my list for today. There is a lot more places that LVNs can work. I just decided to give you guys 10 places today for anybody who is considering becoming an LVN, is in LVN school and trying to figure out where they're going to go after school, or somebody who may be at a certain place right now and just considering finding a new place for them to continue their career. I just wanted to go ahead and share those places with you guys. I really hope you enjoyed my video for today. Don't forget to share, comment, subscribe, and of course you guys like my video for more content. If you are new here, please go back, watch a few videos, get familiar and caught up with me, and I will see you guys in the next one.